welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. Welcome. Let's talk about Real Housewife of Lagos tonight episode. Miriam speaking to her sister saying that, I want to detox negative energy. Girl, you want to detox from yourself because that's what it's given. Because you, my darling, are the negative energy. So I do not understand what she was talking about. Like, I want to detox negative energy. And then she's like, "Oh, I feel bad because I tell people not to cause drama on my in my events, but I'm causing drama in someone else's events." I'm like, "Girl, oh, you're just realizing that you're a hypocrite." I guess she's spoken to someone and they said it to her before she said it. Because Tony also said it in her confessionals, right? That you always say, "Don't cause drama in my own event," but then you were just looking for drama. And this thing, when people have done something wrong, when they tell the story, the other person is always at fault. Because the way she was telling that story, girl. Anyway, Faith speaking to her brother, and she wasn't even going deep. She was just like trying to be up with him, not even telling him exactly what is happening, and him telling her to remember where she comes from because you can tell that Faith comes from a humble background. She's kind of like alluded to it a little bit, but she does not want to be there and be like, oh, remember when I come? You know what I mean? She doesn't want to like just deal too much on the grass to grace story. She's just happy where she is, and she's excelling, and she's classy. Anyway, she's saying that it was wrong for her entertaining the raccoon. I'm like, girl, you still call that raccoon. But yeah, she deserved it. Dr. Rommel comes and then Iyabo went to welcome him. I'm like, okay. And then immediately Iyabo said that Faith is fake and he nodded. That's when I knew that there was trouble because like, why are you nodding? She's supposed to be your friend. And then he was supporting Iyabo, obviously, while they were talking, but then he was shading Iyabo in the confessionals. I can't wait for the reunion, honestly, because I feel like this lady should come for Dr. Romeo, but I don't know if they would, though. We shall see. Then when Laura now came, it was not Faith that went to welcome her. So Iyabo can welcome Dr. Romeo, but she cannot, obviously, she did not invite Laura. Technically, I've explained that whole thing before. And like I said, I can see on social media that Faith's brother is saying that Faith met Dr. Romeo via the show. They're not friends before. I know this. I have said it. I said that Faith and Laura are not really friends before. They became friends for the show. But for the sake of the show, someone has to introduce somebody. That's how shit works on the show. And I feel like although now Faith and Laura are good, but I feel like the girls did not expect that to be. Now they are good friends, but the girls were not expecting that. So that's why they were trying to throw shade on Faith to because they know that there is like a secret war. It's kind of like something that you don't talk about, but then they wanted Faith to look stupid or for her to say, oh, maybe she and Laura they're having issues. That's why they're doing that. And maybe the plan was for Iyabo to introduce Faith, maybe. But maybe Iyabo did not want to because remember, she first of all met Iyabo with Iyabo's daughter. So maybe that's the way it was supposed to be. But maybe it didn't work that maybe Iyabo was not open to it or Iyabo did not want to be her friend. And maybe that's why Laura. So I feel like that is the coded reason why they keep on trying to poke about she and Laura's relationship. Anyway, the poetry class between Toyin, Iyabo, and Dr. Romero was fun. And then Dr. Ramel going to talk to Tony and he's like, oh, she did this. I was one that took care of this. I was one that took care of that. Oh, she's a fake friend. Oh, I'm mad at her. And Tony's like, have you spoken to her about it? He's like, no. And Tony's like, that shows that you're a bad friend. It shows the kind of friend that you are because you're just talking too much to someone that you don't know about someone that you claim to know. Funny, right? And really, honestly, this season I really rate Tony. I'm not gonna be calling her Tiana because if I call her Tiana, then I get confused and I'm calling Tanya. So I'm just she's gonna be Tony every time I'm talking because Tanya and Tiana they're just kind of like similar to me. So thank God she has another name. So we're gonna stick to that. And then Faith was supposed to play tennis with Choma. She played basketball, but then she waited. I even like the fact that even when Choma came very late at night, like who wants to play tennis then at night? Because Faith started when it was bright. Chioma came when it was dark. But I like the fact that Faith never even said that, hey, why are you late or something? Maybe she was expecting that, but that to be honest, Faith did not even talk about that. Obviously, when Faith is talking, Chioma is like, Chioma is supporting them, but I do understand Chioma in a way. I understand that it's easy to say, oh, because we are watching it. Chioma was not there. She did not hear them say that, but she's heard three women say what they said that she said that I don't have her number or something like that, not knowing that she said that I don't have Nigeria number, but they have said that lie, and three of them have said it. So Chioma is believing the people that she know. I think that's one thing I can give to Chioma. But I do feel like apart from that, the other things like oh the whole that day, and Choma saying that, oh, Faith should have said, oh, I'm still talking to Miriam. Please, Iyabo was coming for her, so I feel like on that aspect, obviously, Choma was being fake and trying to protect her friends. I like the fact that as they were just going, it's like back and forth. Faith just like there's no point, let's just shut it down. When I see Iyabo, I'm gonna apologize to her. Now, when Faith went there, Miriam and Iyabo was there, and then Faith apologized. You can see, like, honestly, I don't even know how Faith even did that, because God knows she was really the bigger person. There's no way I can be apologizing to someone and then they keep their face like this, and then I'll continue. I'll be like, okay, I think you don't want to even hear this apology. That apology would have caused a bigger issue if it was me, but I like the fact that Faith just kept quiet. She apologized to her, although she do her eye like that. Miriam was just like, and all of that stuff. And then Tony came. Tony was so much fun. And then Tony saw the mirror. Tony is like, that mirror is for Chema. And Chema had and Chema was like, what? And like, yes, the mirror is for me. I like looking at my reflection. It was really fun. I feel like I like the whole plan that Iyabo did and all of that. The games were also fun. The acting part, Laura killed the acting and Choma killed the acting too. Akala and Tony also killed the acting, and Tanya. The four of them, and Dr. Rommel too. They all killed the acting. Yeah, Faith and Miriam were the worst of the acting. Because Faith, I don't understand. She was not giving them, but obviously, not every wife will give them. Not everyone will be like, hey. Most women don't do that. And Miriam, really, seriously. If I was Laura, I'd be like, I'm in Paris, eh? We're in Paris together, give me my money. But it was really, really fun. I enjoyed it. And then obviously Dr. Romeo came in. Dr. Romeo decided not to talk to Faith. Like, ah, wow, wow, hello, drama. Like, how come you've not spoken to your friend about something, your so-called friend about something? Then you come there, you just hug everybody and kiss everybody, and then miss her. And then later you sit down, you're like, oh, we're going to talk about it later. You could have hugged her. That's the decent thing to do. And then later you can now call her for a chat. If I am Faith, I will not have a chat with him. But I know she has to because it's Real Housewife of Lagos and you have to have a chat because that's how drama comes. So she still has to have a conversation with him. But, oh, nah. Mm-mm. And then obviously Yabo had to bring that up and kind of after she's spoken to Dr. Romeo, she knows that Dr. Romeo has already put all the blame on Faith. But then she has to bring that up and be like, okay, let me what is happening? What has happened is because of you. And then Tony I said, oh, it's because of you, kind of fanning it. But then when Dr. Romeo was not talking and Tony is like, have you told her all the things? Because even Choma too. Choma and Tony I kind of rate them on that episode because Choma was one that shut it down and said, you have to talk to her one on one because she didn't understand why it is a public conversation when it's supposed to be one on one. But I like the fact that Toyin say, have you told her everything that you told me? So that she knows that you cannot be gossiping with me. Like I'm not the person to gossip with. Anyway, that was that. I do feel like the whole language thing, that's where I'm gonna end this my review on. Faith not being able to speak her language. I can understand the women thinking that she's fake because they live in Lagos. I've not seen anybody that live in Lagos that don't speak Yoruba, whether they're from Yoruba or not. And I've not seen anybody that live in the East, like in any part of the East, that don't speak Igbo. You understand? You would hear, and people that live in the North too, that grew up in the North, they speak Hausa. Because in all those areas, you have one language and everybody speaks that language. So because of that, everybody knows the language, so they don't understand how someone can live somewhere, grow somewhere, and even be from that place and not understand the language. I am an example. I do not speak my language. I was born in Port Harcourt, grew up in Port Harcourt. I don't speak Ikere. I'm not from Ikere, but I don't speak Ikere either. We speak Pidgin English where I come from. That's our general language. Everybody there just speak Pidgin English. We don't speak Ikere. Like, okay, that's what you're speaking. No, you speak Pidgin English. So you speak Pidgin English and good English. I can't speak no language. I can understand my mom's language. I can't speak it to save my life. I can understand Igbo a little bit, Ikere a little bit, but I cannot speak it to save my life. So I am Faith, literally. I understand where she's coming from that she cannot speak it, but I do understand the ladies thinking that she's fake. But I just feel like they were always looking for an excuse to say that she's fake. She can't speak her language, she can't speak her language. Where we come from, we don't really speak the language. You don't just say someone and start speaking the language. You speak Pidgin English or good English. That was it. That was the language. That our general language, like the local language, is Pidgin English, because there are also different languages in River State. My mom and my dad are both from River State, but they speak two different languages, like completely different. I can't understand my dad's one. I can understand my mom's one, but I can't speak it. And I grew up with people that were older than me. All of them could speak my mom's language except me. So yeah, Faith is not lying. Anyway, so that's that for that's that episode. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.